right, hello everyone. My name is Vysuals. This is going to be Hollow Knight True Ending, No Major Glitches. This is a category that I ran at AGDQ 2019, and I've had world record in a bunch of times, been on and off. Till recently, whenever it has been taken by my guy to my right. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. I'm Strat. I've been running Hollow Knight since around late 2021. I ran 90% for a little while, got into True Ending for a community-hosted tournament, and I've been pretty much running it ever since. I've lowered the record quite a bit. I'm sitting over a little over a minute ahead at this point of second place. And yeah, I'm hoping we have a good race today.
Real quick, who won that tournament? Just real quick.
I don't know. I think it was, yeah, he was kind of an odd character. I think his name was Vysuals.
Interesting.
Kind of.
Love that. So who do we got on the couch?
I'm gwonkee. I'm a former Hollow Knight speedrunner. I used to have the True Ending world record for this category. Right? So yeah.
Yeah, between the three of us, we have every minute barrier since 109, I think. Viz has 7 of those. I have 1, and gwonkee has 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, and lastly.
And I'm Mr. Sir. Been playing since 2020. You know, I'm all right at the game, but I know my role here.
All right, but we can go ahead and get started. It'll be as we select the file here. We can do a little bit of a crowd countdown if you guys want.
All right. If we're all ready to get started, runners?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gwonkee?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go!
All right. I love Hollow Knight.
You would. All right, first things first, we're gonna see is we open up the menu here and then open up the inventory. The menu gives us early control and allows us to open the inventory, which uncaps our fall speed and allows us to get rid of the landing lag of slamming into the ground. Normally it's about a second, but that first one actually is 6 seconds.
Yeah, those are both 2 things that are quirks of this patch that we're running on. This is an older patch of the game, 1.2.2.1. And this is just generally the speed patch for the no major glitches rule set, which is as close to glitchless as we can get with this game. Just a lot of stuff like that makes the game go faster. A lot of people prefer this patch, so. We'll be running True Ending today, and if you're not familiar with the game, that's any percent, plus we are gonna beat the final boss, the Radiant. We do not get much equipment really at all in this run. For all these difficult bosses, so this is really one of my favorite categories to watch, and just a brutal one to run.
Yeah, it's a blast. There's a ton of boss fights. It starts out with some equipment collection and geo collection, and after that, it's just non-stop boss fights all the way to the end, with a pretty brutal platforming section right before the final boss, so.
Yeah, I love this run because it's so diverse. The amount of bosses that you fight and the different strategies that we use to fight them, as well as all the cool platforming sections and White Palace just makes it so fun to run. And yeah, Radiance at the end makes it one of the most climactic for sure.
Yep, this race is not over till it's over. The hardest part of the run is the literal last boss, so.
And that death is so costly because it's minutes.
Yeah, it's nice when it turns out like that. A lot of categories in this game have a little pushover final bosses, so, but not this one.
Yeah. Cool little trick here, it's double spike on this Aspid. If you see people doing it on current patch, it's a lot easier, but that's a pretty good big skill check there. If you look in the top left here, the UI for the game, we've got 5 masks, so those are our HP. And most things in this game will do 1 damage, but a few things are gonna do double damage. And there are a bunch of HP upgrades in this game, but we will not be getting those. To the left, you'll see the soul meter, and that's our mana. We're gonna use that to heal and to cast spells. And below that is your geo count. That's just the money in the game.
And the soul, the way you collect it is by hitting enemies. There's a couple other ways, but most of what we're gonna see is hitting enemies either with the nail or with an ability that we're gonna get later called the dream nail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 3 nail hits will fill up 1/3 of the soul meter, which is also how much a cast or a heal will cost you.
Yeah, so you'll see a quick difference between Vysuals and Strat's stream here already. The enemies in Hollow Knight, many of them spawn in different locations and will often spawn facing different directions as well. And they start moving as soon as you get in the room, so you have to react to the positions of almost all of the enemies in the game, so you pretty much always have to be playing reactive. Not on this boss, though. This boss is pretty much completely scripted.
Yeah, the only RNG is just like small time loss, really. So in any percent, you'll see people after this first phase skip out the left side of this arena. It's a dev-intended skip. But in true ending, we're going to finish the boss fight because we're actually going to come back later and fight the upgraded version to help us out with the requirements for the true ending. Each cycle here, if you hit it right, you should be taking 1 damage tank. But 2 is not a problem. You know, you come in with 5 HP, so plenty of time to heal afterwards.
Yeah, he seems a little scary, but he can't really do anything. A lot of the bosses in this game are designed to punish the player for running away because they expect players to run away from the big scary bosses. Unfortunately for them, you can just stand next to most of them, and that's actually the most effective way to dodge. And that's also the most effective way to deal damage, so it's very convenient.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a pretty solid VS. Just one little hiccup in the first room there, but...
You say that, but you're going to miss one of these little jumps.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
that's true. Anytime you say something's good before it's over,
Yeah, it's not over.
cursing yourself.
Those jumps are the hardest thing in the game when you're on a good VS.
Except for this jump.
There's no visual cue out of this text smashing, you just have to know the timing.
Yep.
I missed it.
Nice one.
Yeah. So we're going to grab the first upgrade of the run, which is the Vengeful Spirit, aka the Fireball, aka VS. It's going to become our best damage option because right now it only does 15 damage, which I'm going to very quickly
Strat, grab that audio.
do that. Yeah, I just put it up to 10. But yeah, right now it does 15 damage, but it's going to do a lot more near the end of the run. Our nail does 5, just for context. And a lot of things in this game kind of rely on like you getting nail upgrades, but we're not going to get any of those. But it also doesn't expect you to buff our spells as much as they are, and they start off strong, as like super strong anyway. So
Shout out to this upcoming enemy. This is a big fan favorite enemy. He can give you a baby or a spit. You need a baby, and Viz gets it first try. It's 50-50, and there's no limit to how many times you can do it. So world record on that is 25.
oh, we're going to get a lead.
4.
Let's go.
4, 5. World record on that is 25. That's like flipping a coin 25 times and getting tails every single time.
Yeah, it's insane.
It was actually, wasn't it 17 until recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just got shattered.
And those were both by Palm, I think.
No, new one is a different person.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, there are 3 spells in this game, but we're only going to be seeing the one. Basically, it's mostly required to get this first one to beat this enemy right here to unlock the green path. There is a way to get it otherwise, but it's slower and a gajillion times harder.
It's very silly. So we're gonna grab 2 casts of soul in this room, and there's like Viz said, there's another one of these balders, but we're only gonna shoot 1 fireball and just let it hang out off screen and do 4 hits. It just sits there and just insta kills it.
Hopefully we'll see it on strat screen.
Can I jump in for 2
nice.
seconds?
Good that he gets it. It is one of the harder tricks in the run.
Yo, just
Yeah,
want,
Argick, yeah, you can go for it.
just want to let you all know we are less than 10K away for that Path of Pain race. Chat, you are going absolutely phenomenal right now. We are 73% of the way there. If you want to see Path of Pain, please keep your donations coming in.
Excellent, let's see it. So as we make our way through Green Path here, there's a big focus on soul collection because there are a few quick kills on enemies that we have to do. And there's also 3 fireball skips. We already saw the first one from both runners. Viz is hitting the second one as we speak. That's a really big sequence break. Here it is for strat.
Yeah, the second one's the quote-unquote required. I mean, you could go around, but it's like a minute. The first one is like 3 seconds if you fail it. This one's probably 10 to 12, but obviously we don't want to go around if we don't have to.
Yeah, here's the last
Oh,
one.
goodness.
Stuff. Nice backup.
Nice.
Perfectly synced.
GSA.
You'd love to see it. Can you guys pretend that I missed that on purpose so we'd be synced?
Yeah.
Wow, look at this go.
Content build.
So we're gonna have this Moss Knight back up and get hit by our fireball twice if we can. Both of these guys do that. Nicely done.
I missed a 5 geo piece that guy dropped. So the geo in this category is a little bit tight up until we get the lantern. So we are going to be killing this.
Binge flanking.
Yes.
Does not
He's very
get
hungry, but we're not going to let him finish his lunch.
He doesn't get to do his scream. Most of the bosses in this game have like an sort of intimidation scream. Some of them we use to get early control and just hit them during it. This one, he doesn't even get to scream.
Oh, hate that. That's okay. This would be probably top 2 death in the run if we were to mess up.
It's like an 8-minute death, so.
I think, yeah.
It's like
Like
2
it's
minutes.
6, something like that.
4, no one knows.
Yeah, like 15.
Too long to count because we would just reset anyway.
Yeah, no one's ever continued this one. And yeah, you can see she just gets bullied into the corner. She staggers pretty often, and your nail does a lot of knockback. So she rarely gets attacks out. And pretty good fight from both runners. So now that we have the dash ability, we're just gonna do a quick quit out. This is just another form of fast travel. It'll take you back to your last bench.
Yep.
We'll be using that a lot throughout the run.
And these guys didn't actually bench, I don't think, in Mound, but that's one of the hard saves in the game. Some events in the game will just set your save to wherever that happened, and we'll see that more later. So now that we have dash, most categories would then go get the wall jump ability, Mantis Claw, but for this run, one of the requirements is that we collect 1,800 essence by beating a bunch of bosses, and one of those bosses is on the way to Claw. But in order to get that essence, we need Dream Nail first. So just that small quirk of routing makes this early game just truly unique compared to any other mainboard category.
And shout out Viz on the statue photo.
Hardest trick in the run.
Redemption.
Hardest trick in the run.
You missed that in AGDQ 2019.
She's not gonna let me forget it.
And here's the stag station we're unlocking. That's the intended method of fast travel.
And it's actually a good thing that we are going to be diverting paths here in a second. So it's a good thing I have a lead because the strat does is about 5 seconds faster, and which is actually the hardest trick of the run.
Maybe the hardest trick in the run for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe for sure.
Coming up here is just an iconic skip for this category. The true ending shade skip, clawless. And we're going to see 2 different versions of it here. Most people used to do a 2 fireball version, so using your fireball to stall in the air twice. Viz is going to do a 1 fireball version.
Woo! And that big cheer right there is because we have just hit over $600,000 for Doctors Without Borders. And
Wow.
we've only got $7,724 left for that Path of Pain race. It is coming there. And almost less than 20K for bonus game Destiny. Please do keep them coming in, everyone.
So Viz taking an intentional death here. I guess both of them are now. Strat's gonna go grab Sly first. Viz gonna die. They're both just gonna use their shade to get up to Blue Lake. Definitely one of the most iconic skips in this game, I would say.
Absolutely.
Definitely the flashiest, I think.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Well, one of the ones that we actually do in real runs.
Getting flashier by the day.
Yeah.
Back
This
in my
used to
day.
be this used to be a 2 fireball skip back whenever I did it at AGDQ 19. Then it was a 1 fireball skip.
Nice strat.
Beautiful. I can't believe that people are
nicely
doing
done
that.
visuals.
I can't believe that people are doing the 0 fireball version. Don't know that I've ever hit that before.
Yeah, that's a relatively new setup that I found a little while ago. Before you did 2 dashes and you did 1 into the wall that you dash onto, and it was extremely precise. So I'm glad that I was able to find a setup.
And up to this point, we just bought Shaman Stone from Salubra. This is we'll call it the best charm in the game. It makes your fireball do 33% more damage, and it also makes it a lot bigger, which often makes it deal double damage because it hits twice or 3 times or sometimes 4 times.
If you're doing a casual playthrough and you're struggling with something and you're not using spells, start using spells.
Yeah.
That's true. It's
It'll make your life so much easier.
This run is really a showcase of how broken the fireball is.
Yep, we're going to be using that a lot.
Yeah, we don't get any upgrades other than the upgrade to the fireball here.
So this is a bit of a like standard platforming section that's not going to be super interesting. So you can read of like 3 or 4 donations if you got them.
Awesome, thank you very much. We got a $20 donation here from Freezer Burning that says, it's real tight back here on the couch. Good thing I lost $20 in poker against Viz.
Ooh.
We also have a
you mean
$25 donation from Lance Fryer 99 that says, hi Viz, hi Stratus, hi Arg. We're all hype as heck here on the back couch. Anyways, I just want to remind everyone that Hornet is void. It's canon. Good luck with the run. And we also have here a $100 donation from Phoenix Soul that says both of these incentives are too good not to donate towards. Good luck to the racers. We are less than 6,500 on the Path of Pain. We are 20,307 left on Destiny. We need both of these by the end of the run. You have about an hour left. Twitch chat, we believe in you.
And real quick, check out this. Knight is not ready to leave this room. We just pause and unpause to get control. We'll see it on Strat's screen again. He's a little bit EP.
Yeah, you don't even see the screen before we leave the room.
Did you fall in the dream plats?
Yeah, I fell at the very beginning too. It's
It's the worst one. So that was supposed to be an uneventful platforming section.
yeah. What can I say? I'm good at making things eventful.
Let's go.
So now we're on our way to get the wall jump ability. We'll make a few stops on the way. A recent reroute in this category, about a year or so, is that we actually are going to pick up a 4th charm notch. And once we get the Dream Wielder charm from the Seer, we're going to equip it. So we're going to take that small time loss here to grab that charm notch.
It's going to make things fast and easy, which is just music to any speedrunner's ears.
I would get it if it was slower.
I don't blame you at all. Specifically for 2 bosses.
Yeah.
But so in case you don't know, the charm system in this game is you just have a certain amount of notches that you can put charms into, and they have different costs. And you start with 3, and that's why Shaman Stone is one of, if not the best charm in the game, because it only costs 3, you start with 3, and it's pretty close to the start of the game to grab. 220 geos, not that hard to grab. So, but this one that we're gonna get later in the run costs 1 charm notch, so we just have to pick up 1 extra. And this is the fastest one to grab.
And we're on our way to another amazing boss, probably the face of the category, maybe. This is Elder Who. We have to pray to the pancake gods and hope that we do not get any pancakes, because he can decide to disappear. And if he does, you just lose 5 seconds while you wait to dodge maybe the easiest attack they ever put in the game.
Yeah, we had a little 9-second difference in our runners going into this fight, but that just doesn't matter, really. It's up to Elder Who.
One.
There we go.
Good
Was
fight.
that 1 for you, Viz?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's really good.
There we go.
So 1 for both runners is really nice.
Oh, I missed the Dream Nail early control there.
Okay, so
Unfortunate.
well, at least they get to see both versions of it, and it makes me more in the lead. So let's go. So essentially, on this patch, they got rid of it after this, but you are able to buffer your Dream Nail, which when you're collecting the essence from one of those Dream Warriors, you can buffer a second one, and it gives you early control, so you can get closer to the exit of the room. You can't exit immediately sometimes, especially if you have fast loads, because you can leave before you actually get the reward. But right there, he didn't get the buffer, so had to wait for the full, I guess, animation cutscene. Oh, I hate that.
We'll say the explosion pogo real quick on Stratus' screen.
Another iconic skip.
Can you come here?
Very nice.
That was really close.
There we go.
Right.
Viz squeezing by.
Yep.
Strat's going to make up a bit of time on that, I believe.
Yeah, just wanted him to get closer.
Very nice.
Nicely done. And another type of early control coming up here is where we lure an enemy over to hit us out of an animation. You'll see a bunch of those as well.
I swear those steps that you were jumping up are the hardest steps to jump up in the entire game.
They really are, yeah.
on our way to 0 now. This is a almost entirely scripted fight. There's 0 RNG.
That's true. There is 0 RNG.
I'm so confused. Is there RNG or not?
There's 0 RNG.
I'm done with you.
Nice change of pace after Elder Who for sure.
I hate that.
It's hard to tell, but that might have been the rare quadruple fireball.
I think it was. Watch, he's gonna die in one. Oh no, it wasn't. And that's the other one singled.
Leaving the room here just gets him to respawn faster after he dies. And
Who
shout out
discovered
me.
Shout out me is
Shout out
crazy.
me. That's my only strat I've found. That my only notable time save in 4 years of running this game. So
Wait, Strat, who found you?
Yeah, did you find that strat?
I don't know. I think I'm lost.
So we got a walking storage coming up here. Ooh, did either of them do that?
I got it.
Nice.
Mine, I bonked into that pillar thingy.
Nice.
So it interrupted. That's okay. Here's another walking storage, small one.
There you go.
yeah, so walking storage is like maybe the coolest glitch in the game. I would say so. It's got the most convoluted past. It's been had like a million rule changes. I think we're finally on one that's kind of good if you look at it for like 20 minutes. But it works. Basically, you can make the game think you're still on a wall, and it'll preserve your dash speed for some reason. There's a million ways to get it, so probably too much to go into, but it will be used a lot, and it's kind of like a whole other set of movement that you have to get used to.
Well, there's also the lever skip history where somebody just did it in a run, didn't ask if it was okay, it got approved, and then everyone was like, oh, I guess we're doing this
Awesome.
now. Okay, let's go.
Nice.
Just got a quick update for you. We are over 30,000 towards that Path of Pain incentive. We are less than 5,000 to go. 4,739. Let's go, Twitch chat. Come on.
So visiting Seer in the light for the first time. As you get certain amounts of essence, she's going to give you some rewards. So we grab a Hollowness Seal from her, and then she's also going to open up Spirit Glade for us. And we're going to head in there right away and do a trick called Revicless. We're going to use a tactic called a Trans Dash to dash into a wall and wall jump at the right time to redirect that dash away from the wall and just get around some weird geometry.
Nice. By the way, trans dashes are human dashes, so
Yeah, both for our
a
runners.
little bit of
getting
trouble.
it.
Got it.
Prevents us from going around to the left and like coming up top, and saves around 4 to 5 seconds.
First try.
If you get a first try, which we did not.
I never got it.
Yeah, Gwonkee.
Wonky broke a minute barrier without going for it.
Yeah, the 103-minute barrier. Yeah, so we're just doing some, errands right now, grabbing a bunch of relics, getting a bunch of geo, because we're about to spend $26.50 pretty soon.
It's funny that you know that number because I don't.
Yeah, me neither.
Been working on a lot.
You said it in practice, and I was like, oh, it is 26.50.
You gotta do your research when you're making videos about this sort of thing. So here we've got Gorgeous Husk. This gives us 420 geo, plus the geo from the husks outside. And it's a scripted quick kill, right? Like it just goes like that. But sometimes it's just like, I don't want to get knocked back.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit you instead. And then, it's just so tilting when that happens.
It is the hardest boss in the game.
It's true. It's true. You can lose so much health.
And both of our runners killing some enemies here to make sure they have 500 geo before we get to Lem.
Look at the official. Oh, I'm gonna ruin it. That's okay.
Yeah, it's always like so satisfying to end a shopping spree with 0 geo.
But it's also just dumb because like we're gonna need more geo later.
Yeah.
It's great when it's at
I'm
the end
swimming.
of the run.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, that's a funny little glitch on this patch. You can swim through some of the transitions if there's water in the room. Coming up, we got Rafters Skip on Visit Stream. He's going to go left side Rafters. Strat may go right side. I don't think so. Yes, he will.
I don't have the soul to
he
do the
won't.
backup, so
That's tough. Yeah.
Come here.
This is a really tough trick. Ooh, nice.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I made that.
That was impressive.
I thought that was too low.
Me too.
Me 3. I wasn't watching. I was trying not to die.
Nice dodge.
Thanks.
This guy in the next room can just be like, if you're on 1 HP here, he'll always jump into you. He'll do his best. Like,
Yeah, he is terrifying.
malicious.
He's also the only thing you have to get past before the quit out and you get full health. So.
Yep.
We're selling the limb right now. He will just give you money for relics, and relics are just pretty much the quickest source of early game money you can get in this game, so we just try to get as many of them on the way as we can. The Luma Flying Lantern costs a ridiculous amount of money compared to everything else. So
You can read a couple donations while we're just menuing here.
Yeah, I'm sitting with my jaw on the floor right now because we just jumped to, we only need $739 left on the Hollow Knight incentive right now.
Wow.
It is almost there right now. I am waiting to see what it was that did that for us, but while we are waiting, we've got a lot of love in the chat right now. We have a $100 donation from Brick House that says, Path of Pain, Path of Pain, Path of Pain. Oh yeah. We've also got a $250 donation from Face Melting Death Ray. Love that username. That says, long time watcher, first time donating, have been gaming for 30 years and Hollow Knight is my absolute favorite title. So I am overjoyed to see it played with such perfection. Good luck to Stratus and Vysuals. Let's bring the pain. And then we have a $50 donation from Jason T that says, Path of Pain, Destiny, how about both? Absolutely, please. You are so close. $599 left for Path of Pain and 19,000 left for Destiny. We can get them both Twitch chat. Let's go.
Woo, woo. How many are you gonna get?
Let's see. 0.
cool. You can chain the wall cling storage there, and you can get up to 5, if 6 if you're greedy.
It's like frame perfect on when you hit the ground.
Yeah, it's frame perfect for everyone. They each save like 0.2. So.
Sorry, I want to jump back in here quickly. We found it. It's a $3,000 donation from Torque Stomp that says, this is for Thorn Skip Skip.
Thorn Skip Skip. I think you'll see that from both of our runners.
Thank you very much for that massive 3,000. Can we get a massive round of applause for that donation, everybody? $494 left on Path of Pain. Let's make it happen.
I hate to be the breaker of bad news, but I don't think we'll see that from either of our runners.
Well, they said Thorn Skip Skip, so
oh, I guess they
we'll
are
see it for
skipping.
both.
Yeah, I guess they're skipping the skip. So.
Gwonkee, is this your favorite split?
This is my favorite split. It is probably my most run split. I would argue maybe one of the most run splits in the entire community.
Neither of our Crystal Peak went well. Looking over at the health, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you do want to be on 4 or 5 HP here normally, but...
Are you going to go for damage cycle?
No.
All right, great. We'll get to showcase both. So there's 2 cycles in this room. One, we take an intentional damage tank, which we'll see on Viz's screen, and one, we avoid the damage tank on Stratus' screen. The damage one's a little faster. I also just prefer it. I'm more comfortable, but to each their own. Oh, baby.
Never worried.
Great movement, guys.
Let's not talk about our movement through the rest of Crystal Peak.
It is a perfectly tied race.
Yep.
Which is hard to do, especially in the early game with so many volatile tricks.
Yeah, lots of RNG.
Yeah, we've
too.
got a ton of RNG checks coming up, though.
My
So
favorite.
no promise that it will stay this way.
I love Norman.
We love Norman. So we're buying the elegant key here from Sly, and that will let us access the area where we get our upgrade to our fireball spell. Norman's the boss who gates that.
Do we know why we called him Norman?
Someone called him Norman one day.
Sounds
do you
good
mean?
to me.
I think it's
That's
fitting.
that's the answer for every named enemy in the game.
Same for
Yeah, that is
Dave,
true, yeah.
same
Somebody
for
one
Randy,
day
same
called
for
it that.
Jinky,
Done.
Same for Janky,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Shout out to the Hollow Knight community for naming like half the enemies in the game.
Yep. So now that we've got C-Dash, we're going to be trying to use it just as much as possible. It's so fast. Even with that charge up time, it's even at the length of 4 dashes going to be faster than dashing. So you'll see it quite a bit. Upcoming, we've got a lever skip.
I'm assuming Pat Payne got met.
I hope you're ready for pain because the path of pain has just been met.
All right.
All right.
Wow.
So that lever skip in the last room skips basically this entire room, but we don't hit the light switch trigger, so you just have to do that part in the dark. And I cannot believe how synced you guys are. This is
I know.
ridiculous.
We're entering Soul Sanctum here. Thoughts on Soul Sanctum, gwonkee?
It's really good. I really love this area.
That was sarcasm. We'll be skirting around Soul Sanctum, though. Just grabbing a quick upgrade and heading out.
I can't wait for our lead to just evaporate because somebody fails a crystal dash.
It never
It's a terrible
happens.
time loss.
Never happens.
Luckily, never happens. So this boss, you've got to keep one of the little floaty dudes that he spawns alive at the end. I think they're called follies.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to keep one alive at the end because you need him to hit you out of the cutscene at the end. So it will be really difficult because you have to keep track of his HP and know how much health the boss has. There are no health bars.
Yeah, it saves quite a bit of time, and that is the hardest trick in the run.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's tough.
I didn't know he was one nail hit away.
Well, you get to see the cutscene.
It is
Oh,
what it
joy.
is. Yeah.
You get to learn how to use Shade Soul.
Hooray!
Press E.
Can I get an E in chat?
Yeah.
Any
We'll see
ears?
some E's. That is a good time to point out. We see Viz is playing on a Smashbox, something a lot of people use to play Smash, obviously. And you see Stratus on keyboard, but controller is also perfectly viable for this game. You'll see top runners use both, all three, really.
I get the question all the time, what's the best? And it's like, I can name multiple world record holders with all three, so.
Yeah, the one you use best.
Yeah, the one you like.
The one I use is the best.
Oh,
That's true.
That's true.
can't argue. He has the evidence.
When you think about it.
Time for Watcher Knights. Everyone's favorite boss, every casual player's favorite boss, really. It is definitely one of the most intimidating. You have to fight two guys at once. It's more than one. Luckily for us, Shade Soul is super broken, and these guys die in like 5 seconds apiece. So one triple hit from these fireballs will do 120 damage. That's equal to 24 nail hits. So that gives you an idea of how much better the spells are than your nail, at least when it's not upgraded. It's a lot.
Yeah, this fight's really similar to the any percent fight,
Nice.
which is incredibly hard. But we just have an upgrade and now it's easy.
Let's go.
Beautiful finish.
Woo!
I love getting the finish when you fireball triple both of them at the very end while they're rolling.
Got some lore here. Maybe.
It's gonna be donation time.
Yeah, that's
maybe
maybe
a
a
couple
good donos.
Absolutely. We have a $20 donation here from Polydactyly that says, so good to see True ending back at GDQ. Big shout outs to Vysuals and Stratus. You could not find two better titans of this category duking it out on the big stage. The Hollow Knight speedrun community is cheering you on. Give us show and do what you do best. Also, a reminder for Viz. You have a reputation to uphold. We don't heal on Radiance around here. Have fun, boys. Let's see that Path of Pain race. And we also have a $500 donation from Stygian Nocturne that says, donating to help make the Destiny run happen. This game holds such a special place in our home, and it's great to see the game on the GDQ stage. Thank you to everyone making this event happen. And we are at $18,000 remaining for Destiny. If we want to see Destiny in the marathon, we need it by the end of Hollow Knight here. Please keep your donations coming in. Let's get the double whammy. Path of Pain and Destiny. We've got one. Let's get the other. And it's all going to MSF as well, of course.
Excellent. Well, we just got our first streamer, which is one of the requirements for any percent. And we're now down on our way to Ancient Basin, This is a pretty cool movement split. Coming up here on Strat's screen, we've got a pretty neat fall. Both of these guys do like a pretty hard version that doesn't really save much time, but respect.
It looks awesome.
It looks so cool.
Use the nail hit to knock yourself back so that you can make the gap.
Oh, good RP there.
Yep, no hits on that C dash for Strat. Let's see how it goes for Viz.
Yeah, these guys can just hit you. Like that.
Like that.
Good backup, though.
Hard corner for there for a split second.
Kind of scared me.
Corner for jump scare.
So we're going to leave while buying this bench. It's because the RTA, or in-game time, the bench takes so long. So it's just faster to leave and come back, and the bench is automatically there. Although I think depending on your loads, the bench actually takes so long that RTA, it's still faster with the loads to just leave and come back.
So we're going to be cruising past some Maulers here, spitting all this acid, and all but one of them have a consistent Strat to get by hitless. I think Strat takes an intentional damage tank on one of them.
He does.
And the second upside down one, this one right here, is RNG. So
Yep.
unfortunate.
Bad.
Yep.
Well, I've never seen that strat before.
It's pretty sick.
Nice walking storage.
Huge.
Wow.
Upcoming, our next trans dash.
2 tries, not bad.
Not bad.
Very nice. Saves like 4 seconds.
And a little low on HP for Viz. We'll see how this goes. Nicely done. That's the hardest trick in the run.
This boss can be really difficult because most of our practice time is spent on the upgraded version, which we will see immediately after this. But the slower version, you spend so much time on the harder version practicing, and then when you get to the first version, it feels really awkward and slow, and it is hard to match the tempo of the boss.
Not bad.
Ooh. This is on 1 HP.
All right, we're chilling.
Nice.
Baby.
And now immediately into the next one.
Yep. Strat starting the fight here. This one's real fast, and the name of the game is Fireball Triples. We're going to do our best to get those. If not, get some doubles. And really just try to stun lock this guy.
I love watching this fight.
I love doing this fight.
Yeah, probably one of the most fun fights to do.
Shape Soul just works so well for it. Ooh.
Not bad.
Pretty good fight.
Nice triple.
There it is.
All right.
Decent fight from Viz, too.
Yep.
So it looks like Strat will be gaining a bit of a lead, probably about 15 seconds.
And we're on our way here to pick up our double jump ability, Monarch Wings. In the meantime, we also picked up 400 Essence from Lostkin. That's the biggest Essence drop in the game. And
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep. The next biggest is 350, I think.
He's a bingo brain.
I am.
I just run the route.
said that
I don't know
earnestly.
anything about why we do anything.
Viz and I went 1 and 2 in the recent Vanilla Bingo tournament. So
Me and Gwonkee are definitely of the just tell us what to do and we'll do it fast breed.
So we're gonna head straight to Seer now. Dream Wielder is the reward at 500 Essence, so we're gonna go get that as soon as we can and equip it right away and then just abuse it.
Yeah, and now would be a good time for 2 or 3 donations.
Yep, some movement.
Awesome, thank you very much. We have got ourselves a $10 donation from free_muffin that says, I forgot to send him a buy-in for poker last night. Hope this works. Good luck on the run, y'all. And then we also have a $10 donation from Alex saying, good luck to everyone on stage. Love you all and supporting from afar. And then we have a $50 donation from The Knight Who Goes Knee saying, since Path of Pain is already met, I'll have to donate to Destiny. More GDQ is best GDQ. Absolutely. We are at $17,426 remaining. You are absolutely smashing it, everybody. We're over $57,000 raised for that incentive. Out of the $75,000 that we need, please do keep it coming in. Time is running out. We have until the end of the Hollow Knight run to get that incentive met. I believe in you all.
All right.
Awesome. So this is probably the biggest reason that the Dream Wielder was implemented into the route. This guy does not give you any soul when you hit him. Pretty much every other boss does, but our Fireball is basically all of our damage. Our nail does almost nothing. So having soul is an enormous tool here, and being able to Dream Nail and get 6 soul instead of 3, and also Dream Nail way faster, which is very useful in the high in tempo of this fight.
Yep, this fight's going to be basically get through the first phase, and then we've got some quick kills for the other 2 phases. Previously, before Dream Wielder, this first phase was really, really hard, and now we're just able to squeeze these Dream Nails in. Strat knows his damage values.
That stagger was so scary.
He knows. And look at these Fireball triples from Strat, beautifully done.
That's the second phase.
Yep.
And good first phase from Viz.
Yep, out of first phase.
Hopefully the only real phase.
Hopefully.
Oops.
Nicely done, Strat.
This guy has a hitbox that kind of just sits out after you hit him and knock him down. You can just like take 2 damage from walking into his head. And great fight there from Strat.
And done on Viz's side as well. That's 300 essence.
Yeah, Sir's role is reading the essence values.
Yeah, I've actually just got a sheet here.
He knows his role.
I once had somebody in my chat that was like, "Oh my god, I thought you quit out too early," and I was like, "I don't know how to tell you this. You can't.
You
quit out
can't.
too early. You can't open the menu."
Right back to Seer here. We're going to pick up the next real major ability in the run, which is Dream Gate. So this is our 3rd method of fast travel. We're going to be able to set this Dream Gate wherever we want, and then just teleport to it from almost anywhere we want at the cost of 1 essence, which is nothing. So.
And that's how good Dream Wielder is we just came here just for Dream Wielder.
Yeah.
And you would think like, oh, it has to be slower to come to this area twice and talk to this person twice. No, that's how good Dream Wielder is like, it specifically for that fight, it makes it so much faster and so much more consistent.
Yeah. Setting our first Dream Gate here, we're going to use this one around 3 times. I honestly don't know why we need all these methods of fast travel, because I kind of fast travel wherever I go.
God, do not let me get the lead.
So true.
I'm gonna have the biggest head you've ever seen.
Don't let me get one.
Yeah. So the 2 bosses we just fought and the next one, they're really tough, so we tend to call them the big 3.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But now there's just Big Me.
Watching Strat's screen here, we got a cool acid skip. You're supposed to have the acid swim ability Ismus tier, but we just squeeze right under there.
Yeah, hit the hazard respawn trigger, so.
Yep.
That is the hardest trick in the run.
Hardest trick in the run.
It's also difficult because we have to fight a boss that is
Yep.
very capable of ending your run right after it on 4 health.
Yeah, we're just taking a intentional damage chink on the way to that. No big deal. This is another one that Dream Wielder has helped out with, though, because on every stagger we can get a Dream Wielder in if we want to for 2 casts of soul. It's really nice. By the way, we mentioned our Fireball has gotten even stronger. It's equivalent to 8 nail hits now. So, like, the nail is just together soul. That's it.
Wait, didn't we fight this boss earlier?
Is that Bug Waifu?
Yeah, what is this boss made of? Does anyone know?
Silk?
Silk is just white void.
Yeah, name of the game here, just get these doubles and kind of keep her in the corner.
Not bad.
Yeah.
The fireball parries here are so tough.
Yeah. You always get hit out of those.
Well done, Liz.
Nice, nice.
Not only does getting your fireball parried, which is pretty much unreactable unless you're right next to her, which then you don't have to react, but she will hit you because you're locked into the fireball animation, and she also will take no damage at the cost of soul. So it's like the worst thing that can possibly happen in the fight.
Yeah. So Strat just did it. You'll see Viz do it here. We do a little early control here with the Dream Now. So anytime you're in this like waking up animation, if you just hit the Dream Now, it just works. So we're gonna Dream Gate out immediately, and we'll do that a few times throughout the run.
Just works, TM.
TM.
You're also
Dream
going to
is so
see
interesting.
you're going to see the coolest Walkling storage on Strat's screen. I can only do about 80% of it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I didn't even know how this worked until yesterday.
This trick is so hard.
It's the hardest trick in the run.
I'd say so.
I honestly wasn't playing as I was watching. I stood there. I was like, wait, where am I again?
Here's the second half.
Yeah, it's not over. We're still going. Woo! Yeah.
Nice.
One inventory drop. It's very hard to get that.
It's so beautiful. The up slash to turn around too is like so sick.
Watch it from Viz here. Yeah, nice.
Don't do that. No. I knew that was going to happen
no.
too. I always close that inventory too early. Whoopsie.
Luckily, he played this game before we did that, so he knows the old drop.
Yep.
Knowing the old Strats is nice.
Yeah, the old drop that's in my PB from like a week ago.
Gwonkee, I did the room. Are you proud?
I'm so proud of you.
Nice.
On Viz's screen here, we got Sibling Climb. These fellows do 2 damage, so you got to be careful, but you also want to be doing these underplats going fast.
Don't do that.
And this is what you don't want to see.
Please.
Now we got to compete with the Horde on the way up. There we go.
Seems we've made it past the horde.
Yep.
That is so scary because these guys do 2 damage.
Hey, my Shade Cloak split went really well, just so you know.
I'm scared.
I definitely didn't mess up every part of it.
Yeah, Strat's going to be getting a really big lead here.
Yep, Strat got Shade Cloak. This gives you iframes at the interval of every 4 dashes if you dash. So you can use that in combat, but most importantly in this run, 2 of the requirements are gated behind it. So we're going to use it right away by going to fight Markov. This is another Dream Warrior for 250 Essence. That C-dash is so silly.
Yeah, I love it. You actually get so close to the guys that your C-dash does damage to them, which is a very rare occurrence in this game.
All right, we want to see 3 triples on these fireballs. Or sorry, 3 doubles.
Where are you getting triples on Markov?
Very nice.
If you don't get those, that fight goes sideways quick. So.
Yeah, the second phase is like actually unplayable. So killing him before he actually activates the second phase is super important.
It's a good time to remind you how under-equipped we are. So, you know, we need to hit our strats. But
I'm not hitting that strat.
related to that, we have not gotten a nail upgrade because A, it's slow, but B, these Dream Warriors that we're getting from these little grave sites, their HP scales with your nail damage. So if you upgrade your nail, they actually get like a ton more HP every time. So if we just use our spells, that's going to be our recipe for success here.
And good backup by Viz there.
Yep, not a problem. Some platforming coming up. If you got a few donos, I think we got time.
Yeah, like 1.
Absolutely, we got a $100 donation here from Noodles that says, so pumped to see Hollow Knight at SGDQ this year. True ending at any marathon is always a treat, and these runners have not disappointed. Good luck, Strat and Viz. Also, quick incentive update, $15,433 remain for Destiny. Keep it going, everyone, it's coming in.
Excellent.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. So we're just on our way to get 1 more Dream Welder real quick.
Yep.
Oh no. Normally you don't have to fight this guy.
Yeah.
Dude, get over here.
Gorb just wanted more screen time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been robbed of it his whole life.
Yeah, it's deserved.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get like a 7 attack Umu.
Sure.
If you could do that for me, thank you.
And he just fumbled Gorb. I think you're
That's
getting all you
no,
want.
That's not anywhere close to big enough.
Yeah, so Viz on his way to Gorb, and Strat moving on to Umu, who's going to get our second Dreamer of the run.
What? Shoot.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness,
wow.
we're never gonna see the Gorb quick kill ever.
I know. We had a joke and everything.
It's gone.
It's gone.
No more joke.
I know. On Strat's screen, we're going to see another acid skip. You see a lot of these dash wings acid skips in this category because we have wings, but
What am I doing? I dream gated out.
that's a good question.
I was thinking about apparently G and SGDQ doesn't stand for Gorb. Seems not done quick.
Dang. A little C-dash glitch for Strat. You're supposed to be able to C-dash through those enemies, but
Yeah, Hollow Knight's really cool. There's when you C-dash, it does 10 damage. What's supposed to happen is if the enemy has 10 or less health, you just kill it. But sometimes it hits you.
yep. Watch
The
Strat's screen
safety benchers?
for, oh, yep, we got a safety bench. And we got a wall-cling storage, surely.
Yep.
I'm not safety benching anything. I got a lead to make up.
Oh, missed the walking storage.
Unfortunate. Well, here we go with Gorb. Or, shoot.
Umu.
He's getting even more.
He's in our heads.
So this is a cycle-based fight. We're going to try to get a 1 cycle. So we're going to get 3, maybe 4 attacks, depending on RNG. The type of attack we get is also RNG, so lots of just random time loss here, but as long as we can make sure we get the 1 cycle, it's not a huge deal.
I love Umu. It's so fun to wait for him to
Like it
let you
might be
play.
a 4th attack.
He's really high.
See? We're good.
Wow.
Let's see it.
Oh, he didn't move.
Yeah, got stuck in the wall. We like to hit Umu out of bounds for this kill, so there's nothing for it to run into, and we can get our, I think, triples on both of those fireballs.
Doubles, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, if he doesn't go out of bounds, then yeah, you're gonna have to wait for 2 or 3 more attacks. Luckily 2, so not too big of a time loss for Stratus. Viz will be making up some time though.
If I get the 1 cycle.
Ooh, we got a walking storage. Alert. Nice.
Breaking news.
That's a cool one. In our rule set, you can only do that if you
Are you
have claw and
joking?
C-dash. So we got an extra for Viz here. Let's see how we can recover it.
A little bit late.
Just a little late. So close.
You couldn't be a bro one time. One time in your whole existence, Umu.
No.
I know.
Why would you expect that?
I don't know.
Strat quitting out of this Dreamer cutscene so that we can do another Dream Now early control and Dream Gate out of archives. Small time save, but it's kind of cool. We'll actually see in later cutscenes the mask of the Dreamer is not broken because we skipped that cutscene.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the cutscene and the actual game have like different storage for that.
I'm usually wiping my hands during the cutscenes.
Can I get a quick one in?
Go for it.
We got a $50 donation from Anonymous with a call to action here. They're going, how about a $5 donation drain at 55.55 to get that Destiny incentive met? Let's do it, everybody. We're at 14,673. We have until the end of this race and the Path of Pain. Let's bring the pain train to Destiny Station.
All right. Strat's coming up on No Eyes here. This is another just so fun boss. Just a lot of RNG. Every time you hit No Eyes, she can teleport, and we need 5 ticks of damage with our Shade Soul, and it's just miserable.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
That was really good.
We take
Yeah.
that.
I will always take that.
And if you've ever seen Truening before, you might be wondering why Strat didn't go to the left side of this room and place a Dream Gate. And it's because there's a trick that's actually the hardest trick in the run called QGA. And we decided it's about even in time as far as in-game time goes.
And Strat just hit it first try, by the way.
Can you slow down? I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, we use the Shade Cloak to get into Queen's Gardens another way normally.
No, I'll talk about it before I get there, so they'll be ready.
Yeah, let's see no eyes here from Viz.
My bad.
And these spikes on these little Queen's Gardens guys don't actually hit you at all. They are placed on the wrong layer, and so they won't do any damage
Nice
to you.
fight. Yeah, and that spike glitch is only on this patch, so if you're playing this game casually and you get hit, you can't blame gwonkee.
Those Petros also have 5 more HP, and the inventory drop is frame perfect on current patch, so
Yep.
do with that what you will.
Got QGA over here on Viz's screen.
Hello?
Yeah,
I meant to jump back onto the platform. There we go.
nicely done.
Nice.
Yeah, that trick is mostly known for, any percent. And it's just one of the flagship tricks in the game, really.
Yeah.
All right, we got Viz entering the Petra arena, and we've got Strat entering the QG arena, too.
Yeah, Queen's Garden Arena.
Petra arena is just hit them with a Shade Soul and you're good. This other arena has a lot more enemies, and luckily it shapes up really well for Shade Soul, so
The arena.
yeah, done. You probably died there casually. I did.
Is going on 1 HP into the Petra Gauntlet room. There's one more room before the bench.
This is where I died at AGDQ 19. Whee!
Don't say that.
Sometimes I live my life.
Never worried.
First try C-dash. And Strat's going into the frog section. These enemies have no telegraph on which way they're jumping and can...
Ooh, baby.
Oh, that's okay. That's not that bad a death. We just
Yeah.
placed a Dream Gate, so
Very lucky. That's
chance
it.
for Viz to make up some time here, though.
Absolutely. There have been world records with that death in them, though. It's a pretty quick death. And
Yeah.
This is news to me.
Is it?
Yeah, I've never died there, and I had all the world records.
Pretty sure there was...
Yeah,
I think there was,
we were just
there's a lot of
talking about this.
PBs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe PBs. Oh, yeah. Void.
Hornets infiltrated the stream.
All right, we got to play by play. We're radio broadcasters now.
Oh, we're back to Viz. Viz going in the frogs.
Oh,
Strat finishing up frogs, hopefully.
Yeah. When that C-dash goes well.
Oh, we are not going to see a single quick kill today, are we?
Yeah.
This is about to hit it, surely.
And Strat has killed Marmu now.
don't do it, don't do it. Okay. I got really scared.
Yep, and now Strat's going to head over to Trader Lord as Viz starts the Marmu fight. That is the quick
Yay.
kill. Nicely done.
We saw one.
We saw one.
Yeah. All right.
God, they couldn't see your screen. Just say you got it.
If you're curious more about Marmu, Google Marmu real life equivalent with safe search off.
Don't do that. I promise you'll regret it.
Safe search doesn't actually matter. I just want to say that. And we got Trader Lord coming up on both screens here. This boss, if you fought it recently, is really hard. But on this patch, it is not. It only has 2 attacks. They only do single damage. It has a lot less HP than it does now.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a pushover.
It was over before I was done saying that.
Yeah.
That's why both of these runners are okay going into the fight at not full HP.
And because they're goated.
True, yeah.
They even tank an HP here, as you saw on Viz's screen, to skip that scream.
So this is our mom. Shout out to all the moms out there.
Woo!
I'm so glad you said that, because I have a $25 donation from Mr. Sir's mom that says, go get them, Mr. Sir.
Aw. Hi, Mom.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Honestly, you can rattle off another 3 or 4.
Oh, thank you, because we have got a lot of love coming in here. We have $100 from Hatsmith saying, donating towards Destiny. Wrath of the Machine is my favorite raid, and I want to see it getting destroyed. We have a $250 donation from St. Aries that says, thanks for reminding me that I need to play this masterpiece. I love watching Destiny, so I'll pitch in. And we also have a $50 donation from Neon Epitaph that says, happy to have this amazing game get an amazing race. Thank you all the runners and the staff for this fantastic event. Put this donation towards Destiny. And the $5 donation train is coming in. We are at $12,080 needed for that. There's another donation train wanting to get started, but we'll get to that at our next little dono break here. Keep them coming in, everyone. Go on.
Let's go.
Woo.
So, a little fun fact about this area, it sucks. I am deathly scared of spiders and bugs, and I actually had to turn my headset down the first time I ever came here. I had to turn the audio off, I couldn't handle it.
28-time world record holder, everybody.
Yeah. The guy who hates bugs and can't stand them plays a bug game. Woo.
On strat screen, we have like the coolest strat ever.
Probably the hardest strat.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Even though it messed up a little bit, that's still incredible. Yeah, we've made our way into Deep Nest here. We set a Dream Gate when we entered, which we're going to go back to now. We also grabbed a Dream Tree, which just recoups that essence from all the Dream Gates that we've been doing.
And fun fact about that Dream Tree, for a while in classic Hollow Knight community fashion, we just went the wrong way through that room. And then somebody one day just posted a clip of them doing the room like the way that should be obvious, and it saved like 3 seconds.
Classic. Yeah, Viz taking a slightly different approach to this fight, trying to get some doubles, and we finish it out.
I'm not allowed to heal on Radiance, but I'm healing otherwise.
It is a marathon. So Strat's entering Beast Den from the secret entrance. We've got Wings, so we can just skip the entire thing. And we've got Shade Cloak, so we can even skip fighting this Devout. It's just nothing.
Yeah. The hardest streamer, in my opinion.
Did I miss a ton of essence? Because I have
category.
1801. Like, it's
That's
enough.
just enough.
Yeah,
it's
you're
enough.
fine.
Man. I don't know how that happened.
You're just very efficient.
Yeah.
Cutting it close.
All right.
And on the way to Hera, that Galeon fight did bring us, as Viz just said, to 1800 essence. So we are gonna go.
Look, not a monster.
Whoa!
Wow.
Chris,
First
where
time
we
I've
go?
ever seen that.
By the
Oh, go ahead.
I think we might have forgotten to mention, Tree Mommy gave us the Queen's Fragment, which is about half of the requirements for the true ending. So we're going to go get the King's Fragment from White Palace. But first, we have 1800 Essence. We got to go get the Awoken Dream Knell from the Seer.
Yeah, White Palace is my favorite area of the game.
I thought you said Crystal Peak was your favorite area of the game.
I can have multiple.
Okay. I think we didn't have to talk about what favorite means.
Crystal Peaks is my favorite split. White Palace is my favorite area.
Okay.
I love this drop. This drop has changed so much over the course of time.
It has. What has not changed
Mine?
is how much time I lose to it.
Yeah.
What I was doing, I've never known another way to do that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Classic Viz always updating his strats.
All right. And
Yeah,
we just got
he's always
Woken
updating his
Dream
strats.
now. which will allow us to gain access to the White Palace. Big movement section coming up here.
Yes, indeed.
There's that failed C-dash.
We can probably get 2 or 3 donos in, and then probably we'll be busy the rest of the run. So.
Yep.
Absolutely. We have got someone who's really looking forward to Destiny here. We have a $7.77 donation from Landis963 that says, starting a donate train going for $7.77 for Bungie's favorite number. Let's get that Wrath of the Machine solo raid incentive met. Then after that, they then went with $77.77 donation going, eyes up Guardians, here's hoping that 7 donate train is going strong. Let's get the incentive met. And then again, with another $77.77 donation saying, if there's a $7 donation train leaving the station, I am going to be on it. Let's get that Wrath incentive met, Guardians. And we are less than $10,000 away from it. 9,713. Come on, Guardians. Let's go Twitch chat. You want on that machine. We will stop its wrath and help MSF. Keep it going. 621,918 and climbing. Let's go.
All right. Take a look at Strat's screen here. He did fail it once. We got King's Mold skip. Instead of fighting a second King's Mold here, we go and pogo on these clouds. And nicely done. That is just a silly skip. Saves about 10 seconds.
Saves 10 seconds and loses 10 seconds to miss, so it is a really important skip.
Yep.
It's funny because they just chose the spike hitbox for the clouds. They're just like at literal
Hey, I went into
spikes.
the room that you just left. Simultaneously.
I'm avoiding you.
Friend!
Let's see this. Nicely done.
Wow.
So, I missed the first one. And had to notice. Oh,
So Strat missing that does tighten the gap a bit between our runners. Remember we said this is not over till Radiance is over. So we got some tight cycles going on here on Strat's screen. Pretty crazy, squeezing through these saws.
This section that Strat's in is just amazing. It's also incredibly hard. Some of the hardest rooms in the entire run.
Look at that, guys. Come on.
Very clean.
Now Viz entering the same section.
Yep.
I only do the slower version so you guys can see both. It's definitely not because I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, around the platform. That makes sense.
Oh.
See, the fastest strat is the one that you don't get hit.
So true. Nice, clean.
Got the ceiling boost
I
too.
love that ceiling
That ceiling
boost.
boost is so clean. The ceiling
my
pushes you down, you gain fall speed for it. Save like 0.2 or something.
Very nice cycle from Strat
Where am I?
there. That's tough. And Strat just did a huge skip. This is a pretty long room, and we just skip all of it. We'll see it coming up on Viz's screen in a couple rooms.
Yeah, that skip is, I believe, not intended by the devs. As far as we know. Team Cherry, donate $10,000 if you think it's intended.
And donate 9,000 if it's not.
And donate 7,000 and you'll hit the Destiny incentive.
All right. Take a look at Viz's screen here. That is tight.
I haven't been hitting that lately, so.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh, I hate that jump Strat does.
Oh, the one right below that? Yeah, I hate it too.
Yeah.
I love that jump. I don't understand why people don't do that jump.
I mean, for what? Nice cycle in this room as well.
This room is terrifying.
Yeah.
This inventory drop is also scary because you can't see. Just barely makes it through.
Just gotta send it.
And shoutouts to community member Scruffy for innovating this next room. He's been a big part in the development of this room.
You're so mean.
Ooh, the reverse jump, the last frame possible.
Nice. And Strat is out of the woods. Done with White Palace.
Yeah.
See his last couple of rooms from Viz.
I love you, Scruffy.
Come back.
True. Scruffy could be running the game right now. We just don't know.
We never know.
We never know.
He's always lurking in the shadows. Oops.
So this is our dad. Shout out to all the dads out there.
Woo! Yeah, this jump's pretty tight here. Probably the hardest trick in the run. So that'll complete our King's Soul. We got the Queen's Fragment and the King's Fragment. And now we're going to try to equip it. Thing is, it's 5 charm notches, and we only have 4. So basically, we're just going to force it in there. This is called over-charming, and we're going to take double damage for any hit that we take.
The game goes, I guess.
Yeah, fine. So we're going to take double damage. The thing about that is we're going to an area with enemies who already do double damage. So each hit will be 4 damage.
Wait. Yeah, you're right.
My man. How long have you ran this game?
2 plus 2.
He's a Hollow Knight speeder, not a
Dude, I don't know the numbers, man. I just go with the flow.
And you can even just like you run into a sibling and then it hits you into the spikes and you're dead.
Yeah, you can die from full health in 1
Yeah,
hit. So
it's crazy. We also set a little safety dream gate outside of here for that very reason. Doesn't lose any time.
and it floats.
It does float.
Are people making it references in the back? I think I heard that.
When you dream out of this egg, you can just move. It's really funny.
Oh, no, no, you're DQ'd. Sorry, that's a major glitch.
Man,
You can't be invisible.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yep.
shucks. I always do that.
God, I can't tell you how much I love the word shucks.
Wake
Right.
up, it's time to climb.
That's your off from Viz.
Yeah. As Viz heads into birthplace here, we see Strat doing the Void Heart climb. A lot of people love this, gwonkee included.
I love this. I love vertical movement.
gwonkee loves this. I love this. You love this? I love this.
Yeah, heavily aisled room here.
I'm not touching it. I'm not DQ'd.
Wow.
Wow, well done.
Nice climb.
As you'll see on the end, you actually just jump into the cutscene.
Yeah.
You don't actually have to land on the platform. It just teleports you to the ledge. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, the knight's got like extendo arms. It's silly.
Magnet hands.
It has my worst enemy in the game, which is jumping at the full jump.
Full
max.
jumps.
Yeah, full jump. I can't. Mine only goes like 90%. I don't know what you guys are doing differently.
Oh, Viz. So,
Going for it. All right, cool.
nice. Ooh.
We're fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, falling here is terrifying because you can't see anything.
Yeah, you don't know where anything is down there. You don't go down this room. It's actually a different room than the overworld version. This dream version is different, so. All right, nicely done, Viz. Good catch. And that fire.
Are you doing the? Are you getting soul?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Funny glitch coming up here. We did re-equip Shaman Stone, by the way, because King Soul is now Void Heart, which is 0 notches.
Did you equip Shaman Stone? Shout out to Skate King.
Let's see.
Oh no!
Oh, come on.
I didn't turn around. No.
Viz will do it, surely.
I'll do the Rocket Knight, and that way it'll kind of even out because it's slower to stop through the soul. I already,
Take every advantage you can get.
I gotta catch up somehow. What do you want from me?
Sorry, I'm jumping in quickly here to say the chat's also doing quad damage to the incentive. We've got less than 5,000 left to go for Wrath of the Machine. Come on, chat, you've only got to the end of this run. Hype them up, audience. Let's get loud.
Did you just shoot a fireball at the invincible Hollow Knight?
Oh, is he invincible? I didn't realize. No, I just didn't want to give myself too much of an.
Wait, how is he invincible if I can see him?
Wait,
That's true. Wait a second.
And this is one of the versions.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
3 of these.
check out Viz.
I am stuck in the Crystal Dash animation, which means Rocket Knight.
Oh, Yeah, and Strat fighting THK here. Very similar to the any percent fight, but again, same as Watcher Knight, we just have a much stronger spell. One thing about this is you do have to know when he's going to go into his last stagger, or last scream, because we want to have full soul at that point to go into Radiance.
I'm so excited for Radiance.
Nice scream skip, we can fill up our soul. I'm excited too.
My favorite boss, not my favorite split.
I'm Radiance's biggest fan.
No amount of RNG can make me hate this boss, despite being maybe the most RNG boss in the run.
Yeah, not only is this incredibly difficult, but it also can just waste you a ton of time. It's just brutal at the end of this run. And Strat going into it. Good luck.
Killing the sun, such a gamer game.
That cutscene goes crazy, by the way.
Oh,
Scary start here, getting hit. Ooh. All we're trying to do in this Radiance fight is not get hit, stay close so we can gather soul, and then,
okay.
Ooh.
We're good.
Are we healing though?
Are we healing?
Oh!
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 No! Okay, Viz has a little bit of a chance to come back here.
That is a costly death.
The window of opportunity.
Yeah.
Viz, I just want you to know that if you ever heal in this fight,
I know.
I'll never forgive you.
Good luck, Viz.
There's times where it's just a smart idea, but I'm not allowed to.
So the reason that we keep saying that is at his last GDQ run, Viz went into the second phase of the fight with had soul but didn't heal because we did not have Dream Wielder back then. Now we have Dream Wielder, soul's not a problem.
That was really stupid. Hello?
Oh, oh!
Oh my god. My hands are sweating. I'm not playing the game.
Oh, oh!
Oh!
Viz, that's not safe. I know you're the mango of Hollow Knight. You can't laser off stage.
Ooh. Oh! No. I thought I had just enough room.
Agreed.
That was very greedy.
Yep.
Yeah, more time for donations.
All right, Strat back in the first phase of Radiance. On 2 HP, most things are double damage.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you
One of us got to kill it eventually, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate what you're doing right now. I'm loving this. This is phenomenal. Are we right, chat? Are we right, everyone?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing that. $2,580 is all that's remaining. Let's get Wrath of the Machine. Also, $100 donation from part of the Creed and Care Rock that says, good luck to Strat and Viz.
I love you, Greed.
Yeah, and you know, I hope you can really appreciate how hard this boss really is. These are the number 1 and 3 place runners in the whole world, and they both died, what, twice now?
1 and 3.
I died once.
Don't curse
Am I
yourself.
wrong?
Yeah, I won so far.
All right, Biz heading into Radiance. Get good.
Oh. Suspense, I guess? Oh, get away from me.
Oh, it's just crazy watching high-level runners do this.
The floor is a suggestion.
It's literally
Oh, that was a triple.
nice.
I can feel him breathing down my neck.
He is.
I know. Don't do that. That's fine.
We actually are really close here, even though we're in different phases right now.
I'm not Viz. Yes. I love not having a social obligation to not heal. It's great.
Ooh. All right, just the climb. There we go. GG Viz. And we got Stratus sending too. Let's see it.
1 HP.
What a race. Woo!
GG, bro.
Time's gonna come up for me. Oh, that works actually. No, that's fine.
That's a good time.
What a phenomenal race there. Absolutely nail biting to the end. Chat, you are $878 away from Wrath of the Machine. And while we're going to do some Path of Pain, thank you to all your donations for that. I do have one donation I'd like to read out when you're getting set up. I think you're both maybe going to like this. $50 from Jay that says, congrats to both runners for an amazing run so far. Question, have you ever had a dream that you do so much you become hollow and fight the sun?
Oh. I love the twist.
I get that a lot.
At least that was suspenseful, right?
Wait, which J was that?
That's true. There's
Hey,
a lot
I
of
put money
J's.
as JCat.
You will never know. It just says J.
So there's a bit of a meme in my stream that
Expam J.
yeah, there's like 12 J's in my stream community. And then some people started altering their name to become J's. We have a bit of a J army.
Too many J's is how it is. $548, everybody. 99% on the tracker. You
Oh.
know you can do it. You won it. Also, I'm reading this one because it's a joke and I love it. $200 from M and Crit that says, always thrilled to see Hollow Knight at GDQ. Path of Pain will be the Team Cherry on top.
Yeah, we
Now
can,
we are
get
getting
set up,
ready
yeah.
for the Path of Pain. We're going to take a quick BRB to get set up for it. We will see you all in 3.